Alright, let's continue. I could coin. I could coin the Rostsworn Initiate and or just play on 2. The Impcaster that the Rostsworn Initiate drops will allow me to draw a card from this one, and then I could give this Divine Shield, or I can remove like a 2/3 if you drop that. I think this is actually fine. So I won't drop the Orc Merchant on turn 1. Just a totem, that's fine. Now let me breach the curve.
So where does the magic come from?
Ouch. Alright. I can draw a card and drop this Fiendish Servant, developing the board. I'm gonna have a good trade if he does a value trade. And if he ignores it, alright, I'll damage the totem. Being in board, having board control is a lot more important than dealing face damage right now. And you might be inclined to do a value trade with the Fiendish Servant, hoping that it hits the 1/3. And if it hits the 1/3, the 1/1, the Imp, and if it hits the Imp, then I can use the Orc Merchant to ping the 4, what's that called? The Ramakan Wild Tamer. It'll be at 4/1. He hits that one. Okay, that's fine. It's actually a very good trade. This one, okay, is actually a very good minion to play with the Guardian Orc Merchant. I can do, so I can coin a Dalaran Crusader, but then I don't have anything to play on 5. So I can tap and play this one, Bone Chewer Brawler, and do a play with this one and coin the coin the Crusader afterwards. But I will tap first. That's fine. I don't really need the spell damage at the moment, so I'll just trade off the low health minion. Just one moment. That's a little bit annoying. He probably does not want to do that trade, a 3-drop for a 2-drop, but of course he's got some value out of it already. This will leave a 5/4 with Divine Shield in this one. I can drop this one, which will get a 4/2 with Divine Shield, a 2/1, and That's weak to a board clear. Or maybe a weapon. I'm playing around with this play. I'm playing around a weapon.
In the shadows.
And I have a couple of 7 drops, so I can coin the evasive or rat golem. Pardon me. I think that's actually a lot of resources to invest, but that's actually good for me. This one trades poorly with the evasive dragon in it. I think that's fine. I don't think placement matters at the moment, but usually I put the non-targetable minion in the middle, just to play around stuff like Call of Cold and Avalanche for Shaman and stuff like that. So it's just a kind of a habit that I've developed. Do I want to push in the 1 drop and 3 drop? It's actually an okay trade. I do think I have more resources available.
Black ice.
Well, I'll do this. He has things available that will let him develop the minion. Okay, dormant minion isn't doing anything at the moment. And a 1/1. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna sacrifice a 7 points of face damage to get rid of that totem specifically. I'm getting to that point now where I'm getting within the lethal range. So if I can use, for instance, the golem to clear a minion. Okay, he can clear that one. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I think this is going to be... It's a good enough taunt minion. Because it has 5 health. I won't be able to clear that one. And then I can push another 7 face. Which I do probably need. With all the healing that he got. But I'm very much ahead on the board. But Shaman does have ways of catching up. Just a hex here would be really bad. Next turn. 9 mana. Dalaran Crusader and Traveling Healer. I don't need to tap yet. Right now it's just pushing resources on the board. It's a very good minion. Okay, do I want to tap? It's a good tap right now because then I can hit into the 3/4. And then 7. That could be Flesh-Eating Ghoul. And then I could heal the Rot Golem. Yeah, because the Serpentine Portal is just 3 points of damage. I think that's actually a good heal. And then we'll grow the Flesh-Eating Ghoul as well. And I need to tap. Should have tapped first. Not good that it's not great that I forgot about that. And this one. And we will heal the golem. And that's actually also lethal. So if you can't push through that one, I didn't see if that was the top deck. But he's investing a lot of resources in just trying to catch up. I'm sure I want to leave that there, and then I can trade the 1/1 and just push 8 damage face. I think this is not that valuable anymore, so it could be that I convert it with Archvillain Reform on the next turn. Well, maybe not use. I won't use him yet, but then I can drop the deficit with the Thrasher, the Crusader, and tapping first, of course. Let's see the top deck. Burning Scorpion. Could use that as reach, or drop that instead of the Crusader. There's also 5 points of damage, and it actually lets me remove the 1/1. I'll tap first. Dragon Maw Sculpture and Dragon Breeder is a good value play, so I'll do that instead of Archvillain Reform on the next turn. Drop this one, heal, push face, we set up lethal. And then he needs to manage the board. Even if he gets some kind of board clear, it'll leave a 3/2. Because there's a Divine Shield on that one. I think he's too far behind to actually recover. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. He's done for. Yeah. Great, man. Took a while to find Guardian Orc Merchant. That's really great. I will keep that one. It's really good early game. The other two are not. It's too late and I have stronger 3s. Also want to be able to draw 2. That would be great. Didn't get anyone. And Reform is back. The battle cry is good, but my opponent doesn't have a targeting hero power or damage dealing hero power, so it should be fine. Okay, they are late game minions, but they are all really good. That's a bit annoying. No dragons yet, but at least it's something I can drop on 3 if I need to.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Okay. Okay. Burrowing Scorpion is definitely a good turn. Play on turn 4, no matter which one is targeted. Because if my opponent is hitting in and healing. Then I can still trade in the other minion and then drop the Burrowing Scorpion. And there's no development on the board. It does go 2 for 1, 2 cards for 1, but the invested mana is 3 on both sides. That's kind of... The trade is better for my opponent, definitely. There's a chance that he might buff it, but I can't get rid of it in one turn. I'll just drop the Dalaran Crusader. And then I have the chance to, if I draw a low cost minion, to drop the Flesh Eating Ghoul. Oh, pardon me. Wrapped Golem. I don't want to keep that one stealthed. It's a bit crazy. Just getting rid of that token doesn't seem like it's worth it. Challenge is, of course, he can buff, there's healing. Next turn is probably the Wrapped Golem, but it could also be the Exotic Mount Seller. Refarm, I think that's too early. I still have a good card with the Pit Crocolisk. He has some kind of AoE. Yeah, he'll trade into that one and drop the Holy Nova, most likely. Dragon Breath. Two cost minion. Lackey. I'll get rid of that one and then drop the Golem. Of course he'll trade there, but then I can get rid of that one with the Pit Croc or maybe another minion.
So where does the magic come from?
Okay. Nine-1 Inquisitors. I want to have some kind of ping available.
I supply only the finest creatures.
I can do this. Generate a 3-drop. That's a really bad 3-drop. More value trades. This one is actually good. I don't think I have that many low-cost cards, but I do have a lot of low-cost cards, but I don't have them in my hand. Pardon me. Ooh. Let's see how bad it is. So what I'm thinking is that dropping the Enhanced Dreadlord, but I can also Pit Croc. I could also drop the Savius and an Infected Ghoul and do trades. I think that's a bit better, just developing the board. doesn't seem like there's specific AoE stuff. I'll do this. Yeah, that one. We'll clear that one as well. We'll push this face. Yes. I will get a 1-1 on the board. He can do a value trade with the 12-12, but that's going to be hard pressed to knock that one. He wants to clear one of the other minions.
What is a loon's will?
And it's a good board for the Frostwolf Warlord. He actually had it. Did he draw it? At least the board is a little bit awkward for him, because he wants to get rid of both minions. And he couldn't use the 12-12 first, because then he wouldn't get the spell bonus. It's a tough choice.
A mistake.
Maybe. Probably not. My challenge is that I also want to drop a... drop these two. If I do that, then I'll need to... But this one is also good. I think that's a lot better. And then I can drop the Frostwolf afterwards. Because he won't be...
I wonder if...
because he would have used a board clear if he had one. And what do I do here? I can clear the 12-7, I can push face. I think I got some value out of this one. I'll clear the 12-7. I think that's fine enough. He needs a bit more to clear the board and do some damage there. Alright. I don't think that actually convert is actually a space on the board. It should be, with all I've seen so far. I'll tap and drop the Frostwolf. Yes. If not, then the Pit Croc. And tap and then decide. I can drop the infested goblin and then the Frostwolf and clear the first part of that one.
Flesh for steel. I am only more deadly.
I don't think I want to pre-hit any of those. No. You might get value out of the hero power. You might still get that, but yeah, it was annoying. The Pit Croc still takes care of it. I think I need to consider turning the hand into other legendaries. I'll tap just to have more resources in hand. I'll clear that one. That one. No matter what, he needs to. He can have more initiative cards, of course, but he needs to invest both minions in one of the in each one of my minions on the board. Oh, that's annoying. And I don't really have any AoE effects at all. Yeah. I don't really like it, and I hope it hits the Crocolisk. So we'll drop the farm. That's not worth it at the moment. This is really dangerous, but I think it might be worth it. This might be an example of why you shouldn't do this, because just putting your opponent's mana on, or the cost of spells to 0. But I think I need the resource on the board. He's really pushing at the moment. Archmage and tonight is not really going to do anything because everything is converted into minions. No spells, please.
Shields at the ready!
Seems like we're okay. Alright, alright. Cool. Another spell-based minion. 6 mana, 4, 7. Okay, let's drop this one. I can drop Kael'thas. Or Antonidas, maybe. Okay, Crush, nice. 5, 7, 4, 7. Use up it's an extra stat, and actually matters a little bit with the Sunstruck Henchman. It challenges that one without him being able to heal and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna clear that one. Akama. Maybe I just want to push face with King Crush, then he can do the trades. I cleared this one, definitely. That's developing an 8/8, and he needs to push in 2 minions. And the other one, if he's too afraid about, too concerned about Antonidas, which he shouldn't be, but he might be, then I can use some of the other low-cost minions to generate wider boards. But I think I just want to push face now. Putting the pressure on. Because essentially right now it is lethal. And I'm only a few points off.
We will hold the Black Temple!
he'll do some kind of trade there, but most likely it's going to be the light spawn into Antonidas. No? Just because I think it will be a better keep on the 4. Okay, so I do have duplicates in there. Apparently. I'll drop these two. That one.
People are addicted to it.
This time he didn't fall asleep. It's such a bad card.
Wing blast.
Okay. Okay, it's a good trade for Kilthas. It makes sense to go face. I'll just have a good clear. Okay. Oh, it actually works against Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, right? No, it's only... Okay, it's 1. I will tap to generate some resources. And Wax at Dread is better, I guess.
A swift death.
Yeah. But I do not want to generate a dinosaur for him. Or a devil soul. I want to use that for something where he generates like a really significant threat. And then where the 5/5 devil soul, which this might generate, will be worse. Right now, there's no reason for me to actually give him tempo. Okay. Okay, so I have 2 High Priest Amats. This wasn't a singleton deck, but this time Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is going to be great. No! Okay. I think this is more valuable for me.
It is not yet your time.
Because life for me is just resources. And with a deck full of legendaries, I should be able to grind him out.
Wax, give me life.
Okay. I am going to completely ignore that one. And just play. Well, when I only have 6 cards left, I might be considering Fatigue. But he has a higher chance of surviving in Fatigue than I have, so it's actually a matter of me getting the resources that I need. And then another one. There's Jones. I'll just generate this one and get some value out of the passive effect. I'll ignore that one. I don't want to miss out on 12 points of damage setting up lethal. And I don't see any way that he can punish this play. Could be Plague of Death. Yeah, Mind Control doesn't even do enough. I still have lethal, right?
It is finished.
Yeah, exactly.
You win.
Yeah, he's a very tempo-oriented hero. So I think I was considering throwing Soulfire back, but I think I want to keep it. I will, however, also keep this because Soulfire might not be that important that I can 1 and coin into a 3 and play another 3. So it's a full keep. And I have a good 1-drop on turn 1. Burrowing Scorpion, a good turn 4 play. So coin 3 into Burrowing Scorpion. Amazing. I'll put the most stats on the board that I have available, which is an Deficit Thrasher. And do not have taunts and healing in the deck, so I'm not going to be too concerned about my life total at the moment. I think actually Infested Goblin is good enough, and then I can throw down the Burrowing Scorpion. Yeah. Alternatively, I could have dropped the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and traded.
Is it gold in the shadows?
Okay. I'm really thrilled about getting Enhanced Dreadlord. Not yet. We will do this. Oh, let's place it in the middle. I don't think placement really does anything. Just to be sure. I have 11 points of damage. I'll probably use the 4-1 to clear something with. Okay. Again, that's really early to concede. I would never do that. I will try to find a way out. Blazing Battle Mage again, really good, but I will throw back the. I could draw the Evasive Dragonet, it's too late game, and the Infested Goblin. I'll try to see if I can find a 2.
Let's have some fun.
I do have my fair share of 2-drops. Nope, not yet anyway. Fiendish Servant is good.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Okay. That's a very random effect. Also powerful, but really random. I think I want to do whatever I can to develop the board.
Useful things, eager to share.
You're fired.
I think with that upgrade to his hand, I'll need to go a little bit fast.
I can't move.
Wow. Just wow. Oh no.
Fair trade.
Okay.
Operation.
You're fired.
I can do a rather sticky board now with the Rust-Sworn Cultist. Might just want to ignore whatever he plays, if he plays anything.
Those without eyes truly see.
It's a bit annoying because he's getting a good board development there. Or he's getting the draw out of the first 3 cards that he needs there. Okay. I think this one is better. This is getting a little bit problematic.
There's a little devil in all of us. Fair trade.
I'll do this, and then I can trade in some of the other stuff as well. I can actually clear the board. Keep it clear. We're back online. Jeez. At least this one is really good. And he's received a bunch of damage. Yeah, I just want to drop the resources. Infested Goblin. No, I want to push damage phase because I want him to...
So where does the magic come from?
I want him to not be able to tap and use and get resources like that. No, that does have I do have a way of clearing that. Okay. Two 1/1 imps. And I do need to. I'll drop the Dragon Breeder. Doesn't seem like he has. I hope he's used the majority of his initiative cards. Just dropping the Evasive Dragonet now will mean that he needs something more where he can't actually target. He needs exactly a rush minion or something to buff the minions on the board. Or else it'll take 2 turns for him to get rid of it. And then I can drop the Dragon Breeder and get a new Evasive Dragonet. That's not initiative. Actually, it might be where I do have lethal. More or less. It's getting really close. 9, 11. Trade that one in. And then there will be 10.
I wonder if...
Could also draw a Soulfire. 1 in 18. Burrowing Scorpid. 2 in 18. That's a little bit more. It's like 11-12% chance. Let's see. No. It might still give me lethal if I can target directly. We'll do this. And then if I get any source of damage, isn't that it actually? 8. There we go. It's actually lethal right now. It was guaranteed. I should have noticed that immediately that I had lethal on the board. Silly me. Alright. So now we get our investment back. At least that. Alright. So if he's a non-ping class, which is the case, then I can drop the Fiendish Servant and follow it up with Spellbook Binder. And the 8 drop is too late game. 6-drop is better, but still late game. And you're back. Woo!
Useful thing, eager to share.
Alright. This might be a ping that I need, or I can protect that one and do a value trade, something like that. Priest does have access to a bunch of AoE effects. Okay.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Just want to play the minions that I'm offered, putting pressure on the board. Having options when I get to that doesn't really matter too much, I think, because against a 2-drop, many times I should be able to do a value trade. Frostwolf. I can do this, and if it hits that one, then I can use the Oak Merchant. If it's the other one, I'll just do the trade. But no matter what, I'll do a tap first. Okay. Let's see which one it hits. I think that's actually fine. I'll preserve the minion. And this one also plays around Breath of the Infinite, because it'll just clear 2 of the minions. And he just yeah, well, he actually also gets a little bit of value out of that one. But this one, getting 2 minions off, that's pretty good. And it's actually better. He needs to do something more than just do the trade. And I get to push damage, which is good. Next time he'll probably clear 3 health. Alright. Doesn't really do a lot, does it? I can drop this one. And then there's actually lethal setup, because he doesn't know that I have drained life in hand. So he will probably not play around it, and he needs to invest 2 mana. I only think he has health buffs. Okay. Right now it's still lethal if he just plays around the 11 damage he can see. Darn. Too bad that I don't have a spell damage. If I draw Soulfire, I probably need to use that one. Oh, that's a bunch of healing. It's really too bad. So, I have 2 random effects. Or I can... It is random because I'm drawing a random card. I can Soul Tap. Also Call of the Void, which is a bit cheaper. Then I can use this one, and then drain life. Probably need to give him another 9 life. Jeez, if I just had 1 more mana, that would be the perfect answer.
I wonder if...
Okay. Even if I draw Soulfire. 6. I don't see which... I need to see if I can draw Soulfire. so I can't. I'll generate a demon. It's a good one. I'll clear this one. And drop the left set. What is annoying is he'll get some kind of value out of the 2/2. I could do a value trade Evil Genius and then drop the Imprisoned Antaean. Or it might just be the Crocodisk Enhanced Dreadlord. So those two in some kind of combination. Or one of these. Pardon me. And do a trade there. I can get rid of the board. I can clear the board. That's definitely what I want to do. Why, thank you. And then if I can do another value trade with the Nephicid, I can use the Evil Genius in that one. Can't really. You could have healed me, man. Next turn I have a good play with the Exotic Mount Seller and Drain Life. What is it here? I'll do this one first. And then Evil Genius, that one seems like a high investment. I think I actually want to go for the Red Golem and do a double trade, but I need to tap first. Does that change it? We can heal that one. Do a value trade. Yeah, I can heal that one. And then get the Evil Genius down. Oh, that's really good. I can develop that into a 9-drop. Yes, please. Woohoo! Well, that's some board control for you.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Well, Drain Life answers that perfectly. So that's going to be the Exotic Mount Seller and the Drain Life. Alternatively, I could drop the 4 and the 6. Just hit that one in. 4 and the 6. There's also a lot of stats eventually on the board. But this is stats now, and that's just better. I need to remember to do this first. Right. Mind control. That's always something you have to be a bit cautious about. So if you invested a bunch of stuff in just one minion, then you have to be a bit careful there. Oh, that's really annoying. That's going to be like a full board clear, right? More or less. It gets 2 more. Ouch, man. Not even a full board clear. But close to. Wow, that was good.
Brilliant.
Shh. Enough chitter chatter. Discover a spell. I'm not sure what I want to go for right now, but this one is a bit concerning if he does have a because that was definitely better than a mind control. So he could still have mind control, and therefore I'm not inclined to play the Enhanced Dreadlord. But if I drop the Imprisoned Antaean, you can't really play anything with it. This one might I'm not sure you could say bait. The mind control is still good enough to mind control. I'll tap first, discover a spell. I guess the spell is more important to discover. Siphon Soul, that's a good answer. We're lacking a little bit in the single target removal. And let's see if we can... If he does have mind control, he's using it now. I would go for that each and every time. And that's his full turn, and then I can Siphon Soul and put a 1/1 to it. Two spells. Okay, discover a spell. Could still be mind control, but that is going to be a slow play if that's something he gets offered. Because I can develop the board yet again. But just surviving 3 gyrocopters in one turn, that's 18.
This timeline amuses me.
18 worth 18 mana crystals. That's just crazy. So he has a dragon because that one, oh, that's annoying. That one will damage all enemy minions, so I need to reduce the number of minions that I have. Because the death rattle effect will also take. And then I need to trade in all these. Or push face. Clear that one. See, you just have it. Actually, one because I can drop the Bone Chewer Brawler. I want to tap. Okay. Then we'll do this. He didn't have it. Cool. Why don't we set up lethal? Oh, Great Rune. I'm so far ahead, it might not matter, but that's so annoying. Oh, man. Okay. There's going to be a lot of eating minions. I think flesh-eating ghoul, and follow it up with burrowing scorpion, most likely, or trollbat rider. But if that's the case, then I need to tap. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Eat it. Oh, that's so much eating. Eat it.
Just relax.
I will leave it at that. It could have been like a couple of these. There was a lot in the resurrect pool. Okay, maybe I even have lethal here actually. Not sure. I can hit in how much? That one, and he's going to heal to 29. That one, and then I'll go be 1, then 1, 2, 3. $13, $14, $19, $19, $26. Oh, he also has that one. Missed it completely. I'll grow that one.
Fireball ready.
Oh, that's too bad. Didn't have enough time. This could cost me the game, actually. I'm far ahead, but it's not far enough. If he gets a swing turn.
Count your blessings, mate.
It's good that he didn't have anything really too scary. I think that might be it now. Clear that one, then that's 10, 26. Yes, that's enough. That was lucky. Oh, just hit. That could have cost me the game. Luckily it didn't. Alright. Get 2 3 drops. A 1 drop and 2 3 drops.
Let's have some fun.
I'd rather have another one, but it'll do. It'll be fuel for the flesh-eating ghoul. Unless I draw a Blazing Battle Mage or a Fiendish Servant. Call of the Void, I would use that as well. I have 3 cards that I can draw into. Alright.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
That's an upgrade. Probably. Yeah, then it's going to be the Nephicet, because that's the most stats that I can get. On turn 2, having a 4-5 in play. Awesome. I think the flesh-eating ghoul is just fine. I'll get some value out of it. I'll only be a 3-3, but that's an upside that I can grow even bigger. And if he does have Breath of the Infinite to clear the board, or a Holy Nova, then I'll just buff the Flesh-Eating Ghoul a lot.
Run! I will hold them off.
Alright. The Burrowing Scorpion is good here. And do this. And push a bunch of damage. It'll still be good enough that he wants to use Holy Nova or Breath of the Infinite here. But it'll still not be great for him. And trade in those two. We can develop this one on the board. There'll be a 7/7. And then push a bunch of damage. I think that'll be fine. I want to, with all the grey runes and all the nasty stuff he can do, I want to do this instead. I also set up lethal. I don't even need, for instance, the 7/7. I guess I do need it, but there's a chance that I could set up lethal with Evil Genius. We will see. I guess I don't need it if he doesn't heal, because if he clears the Frostwolf, it will grow to a 9/3. Then I can clear with the, or defeat him with the Drain Life and the Ghoul. It's just Evil Genius also buffs the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, which is just great.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I think there's anything you can get right. No. That's GG. On turn 6. Okay. That's really fast. Really? You want a rope? Okay. Thank you. I'll get a cup of coffee.
Nemzi versus Illidan.
This ends now.
Let's have some fun.
So this hand, if I'm not guaranteed to get a strong 3-drop and some early game, Flesh-Eating Ghoul is not really cutting it, and these are late game cards. All of them need to go. And especially I didn't even see that. But against a Demon Hunter, yes sir.
You won't get far.
Soulfire. I think I'm more or less inclined to actually drop the Imprisoned Vile Fiend. And then I can drop a Blazing Battle Mage and clear if he has like a bigger threat. So that's actually going to be fine. Because I don't mind discarding the Dalaran Crusader if he does not get on the board. If that's the only thing, that's perfect. Then it's Call of the Void and Blazing Battle Mage. Most likely. Call of the Void. See if I can get a 1-drop. Okay, that's going to be 8 points of damage. Wow. If it's against minions.
The fires of vengeance are bright.
Okay. I can manage that forward. I don't know why a 3-drop. I could actually just tap. I'll drop this one. It's actually okay stats. He can also misuse it, but I think he is more like got weapons and things that buffs him. Eye beam and stuff like that doesn't really hurt me too much because he's not got healing. Do I want to dilute the pool? I actually want to keep my 5-drops, right? Yeah. Is there anything that can hurt me? I have drawn all my 5-drops. I think I want to draw a card. Yeah, it would be not great to discard, just as long as I'm not discarding too many of my low-cost cards. Let's get rid of that one. Yes. And then I can drop, if he does not clear any of the minions, I'm dropping the Frostwolf Warlord because that's more stats.
What does the future hold?
This one's a real
Okay, clear the board. I'll drop the Frostwolf.
The frost wolves stand ready.
I'll clear that one and that one. Dragonmar Sculpture is a really good draw. Yeah. And then, sorry, Archvillain Reform. Hope that I don't have to. I don't have to. I can drop the Dalaran Crusader. Draw first, and then drop the Dalaran Crusader. I'm laying in the pressure right now. And that's really slow, and that's good for me. It's a bunch of value, but still. I-Beam, Chaos Nova. Okay. Doesn't even clear the board. Tap first and then Dalaran. Yeah. And I've actually set up lethal. If it does not clear the minion, I can drop the 2 5s and drain life face. Or pit croc face.
Out of your depth.
5 and then that one. Right? 3, it's going to be 6, doesn't line up. 3 and 2. 5 and then 4. But it'll only leave a 3/3. I think I want to have that one and the ability to go face with the drain life. Yep. It lines up best against the board. If he's fishing like that, I think it's a Hail Mary. He should be done for. And then what? Well, thank you. Alright, we got there. $10 wins? Wow, guys. Same ideas before. I'm going first. The 3-drop I have is okay, but it's not great. I have better 3-drops. That's something I want to keep. And I want to fish for my 1 or 2s or a better 3-drop. And I got a 2-drop. That's perfect. Soulfire. Let's not use that. I want to use that for removal when I need it. This one. It's more stats. I need to explain the plays, of course. Evil Genius actually provides a lot of value with the tokens. Burrowing Scorpion. Oh, it's annoying. I think I actually want to drop, just do a tempo play here. Because he's going to need to ping the minion, essentially dropping his turn 3. Instead of me tapping. I want to go for the tempo play right now at least. But it was a good answer. The Henchclan Hogsteed, that was definitely good. Okay, then I can clear that one. That's actually good. I'll hit in that one and kill it with the Scorpit. And then I should be able to answer his turn 4 drop and develop the board. I don't have a good play on turn 5 right now. So I either need a 2-drop to play for my 3. Trollbat Rider. I can actually clear the board. It's a bit annoying. Because I think he can ping that one. I also really want to push face against mage because I don't really have access to a lot of healing. But that one is a really annoying minion. This one actually can be good.
I wonder.
No, not really, right? I want to tap. See what we find. It's good for the next turn. I'll drop the infested goblin.
Get these off of me!
And I want to push face. Because then he can initiate the trade. I think this is kind of a sketchy play because mages at this many wins. That was a good trade. I'm not too concerned right now, but okay. Also a good answer. I have a 1 in 3. That is going to be a great result. Also drop this one. He needs to trade in, well, all of the board in order to get rid of it. Not even get rid of it. He needs to trade in a couple of things just to spawn a token. What can I do? Next turn I can drop Refarm or drop the 4 and a 3. I think that's going to be good enough. Because I really want to drop the Enhanced Dreadlord before dropping Archvillain Refarm. But we're getting to that point where now I think it could actually make sense. I don't really have that many initiative cards left in the deck. I have Drain Life, which is not really too great, and Burrowing Scorpion, which is not too great. So I need to outvalue him. Getting a bunch of legendaries, that's actually something that does that as well. We need to see what we hit, because if we hit the Archmage, I need to trade that. So I need to do this first.
Fireball ready!
That was the worst one. Great. Then I can freeze the Archmage
Gold in the shadows.
and clear the Skull Pit. And then I'll drop the Dreadlord on the next turn, and then Archvillain Refarm. Maybe I'll drop a 2-drop first. We'll see what we get. Okay. If he drops that one, I think he's inclined to clear the 4-3. Fireball, he's just really pushing. Ouch. Does he actually have it?
I found a new source of power.
Let's get rid of all the spell damage. It might not be enough, but something that provides additional damage going past that minion. I need to get rid of that. Yeah, he had another fireball. Might have been the case that I could have done something in the earlier turns, but he was quite set on that strategy, which is good against Warlock. Just pound the face, make sure that you as a Warlock can't draw into resources. And he had the deck to keep on being aggressive. So, we'll see if we can manage to go past 10 wins. But no more chances left. It's between 1 or 2 games. We're getting to 10 wins. I think that's really great. Right now, I haven't played a lot of Arena since the release of the expansion and the meta change. I only played 2 Arena games. But right now we're on averaging 10, depending on where this ends up. Only 10 on the first one, and then this one going quite far as well. Let's see what we get. No, I don't really want a rematch. Seems like my opponent had a really good deck against my draft. Okay, Dragon Breeder.
Nemzi versus Tyrande.
Not sure if well, it seems like
Let's have some fun.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually a curve. I see many playing Arena. When you have a 2 and a 3, and you have better 3s, then they wanna drop the later game cards in order to see if they can draw a better 3. I think curve is really important. It generally is, and right now it's not that important. But I think instead of trying to fish for something that might give you something right now, now you have something to do on each and every turn, and they're all good cards. I just want to keep that because I can, if I draw one on one of the other mana spots, then I just coin into that. I can skip like a mana step. So if I draw another 3 on turn 2, I'll just skip turn 2 and keep the Dragon Breeder as something that I can do. I even get a 1-drop. I'm spoiled this time. Wow, man. For a late game value play where I get one of my dragons and then I can spawn another one. But if I do not get an extra 3-drop right now, I'll just put down the 2. It's perfectly fine. I don't really want to remove my tempo just yet. Therefore, this one is not being played. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be quite okay to drop the Infested Goblin into this board. Yep.
Get these off of me!
Protect the roost. He might want to heal. I don't know why he's healing face. The minion is more important, but he might have enough mana to just use his hero power. That might be the case. But if he wants to invest the mana in developing the board, then I would always heal the minion. Okay, he's not really getting a lot of healing out of that one. I'll invest the board in it, but it's also 2 cards. And then I can remove it, right? Yeah. I'll just do that. And off you go. And then I am quite well positioned trying to take out a 5-drop. I'm not sure I get that. He does know I have these, right? Damages a minion. Really see the challenge here. But I'll make sure to keep one of the scarabs around, so I'll just coin. then a Scarab, and then I'll coin the Spellbook Binder. Just using that the whole turn, just playing that 1-drop. Well, he might damage it, but he'll kill it off.
What a day!
I actually think that one is better. This will make me be able to remove something on his board. I don't see it. This is... Well, I don't see it at all. I think that was a... I'm not sure if it was a bad decision, but it's something that really bites him.
Let me change your mind.
Sure, but I can still remove it just really easily. If I just do this, and then this one, it's just me figuring out which one is the best one here. I think Evasive Dragonage is better, stopping some different things. And also it can't be targeted for the when we get to the mind control turn. So I think I want to capitalize on that one now.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
It's annoying, but I can clear it. It's not really lining up too well, but I can actually give health to... So he needs some kind of additional AoE. Yeah, let's do that. We'll push that there. Unfortunately, we have to do that. There we go. Just outside of range, and I do have a couple of 1-drops to finish that one off. But AoE is going to be bad. Like that one. Hearthstone, I think I'll just want to play. Let's see if we generate something that makes sense here. That's actually pretty good. Also, I can drop a 2-drop with it, and I clear the threat. I'm playing a bit fast now. I need to make sure that I take my time and take it easy with the turns. So he's ahead on cost. This means that he's ahead on value, but my hero power generates value, and I do have a bunch of life left, and I have board control, so I'm in the best position right now. But with that said, they have a bunch of swing cards. Can clear it. That one, and then I'll drop. I'll just play the rest. I don't need to start tapping yet. He has other options to play board control stuff, like AoE. And this one is quite resilient because it drops a 1-drop and it buffs the... Okay, that's a... Just see, that's not one of the best targets for mind control, so I don't mind that. Okay, that one, hit that one in, and then I can get the Burrowing Scorpion. But this means that I have 6 mana left, so I can't play that one. I'll draw. That would make sense. Alright. Good. We'll clear that one. And we'll be able to push damage. So if I draw a spell, I think that's going to be it. If not... Okay, he got really lucky there. Just imagine it would have been the enhanced Dreadnought. So the 5 and a 3, and then I can push 6 phase. I probably will not, because I'll clear the dragon. I'll push 4 phase.
I wonder.
Would you stop with that stuff? Now you're gonna heal for 15? So I'll need to tap. No, 5, 9, and then 2. 3, 8. Is there any way of getting something to survive? I don't think so. Look at this. Oh, we'll just drop that one. And clear the board. That's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't have the mana to play it. Okay. Here you go. Have your healing. Octosari could be good. Well, I will have the Black Knight. I'm okay. It's fine. It's also good because I don't have any spells. I think that's actually going to be the best one to drop. I won't have any spells at all.
This story deserves a new ending.
Well, I'll drop the 8 and the 2. Oh, it's still a little bit... well, if I drop Octosari, then I don't really have a game plan, considering fatigue. And I will do that. This one will get a target because it's going to be duplicates that he draws.
There is so much untapped.
I'll just push face. It's a lot of damage. Let's see if the card he drew is the one he plays, because then I can remove one in the deck. It's going to be just that. Oh, he generated that one. Oh, great, 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 great. Perfect. There we go.
Well played.
Well, thank you. That one's bad. Karma could be good. There we go. How many demons have I generated? A fiendish servant and what else? Oh, that's good. I need to be able to kill this one off in order to use the Boom Reaper.
A swift death. You'll unleash me. Despair, destruction. My hatred burns.
Stabby, stab, stab.
I'll just kill that one. Maybe. I'm not sure. Had the mind control.
Cut out of cards.
Make it dormant and then play what? Chimbala? That one? Yeah, I think that's actually the play.
I am the iron hand of the waste.
I have eternity to reach.
Well, I'm on fatigue right now, so I need to generate whatever I... 6. Oh, man. I think this might be it. That one or that one? This is more stats. I need to do this. Sarah.
I wonder if...
I could get the dream card, pushing the minion back. But this is just more stats. I need to do this. I need to do it.
Your wish is my
Uh-oh. Still has duplicates right now. Oh, okay, so he did draw all his duplicate cards. He has another Zephyrus in there. That's game. For sure. Just thinking about it. Consecration would be bad. Holy Nova would be bad. Lightning Storm would be bad. That one is also bad. Is that lethal? I think it is. Let me just check if I draw any. I don't think I have any taunt ones left. Oh, it's also a demon. Alright.
Wow, well played.
I tip my hat. Good job. So 10 wins. That's how far we got. Let's have a look at the rewards, shall we? Maybe gold. Some good stuff, definitely. Let's see what's in the pack. Still missing my fair share of Outland cards. Seems like it is a regular pack. Hi! Wow, 2 duplicates. Alright, so we managed to go 10. That's perfectly fine. I'm really happy with how the draft and the gameplay and everything right down. It'll be interesting to see if you guys spot anything that I could have done differently. I tried to evaluate along the way. If there's anything, just throw something in the comments. I'll do my best to review it, and we'll do this again sometime. Maybe squeeze it into one video or something like that. But also coming up will be some constructed gameplay where I'll go through some of the decks that I am playing on ladder at the moment to try and hit legend. So stay tuned for that, and drop that thumbs up if you like it. It really helps me out and keeps me motivated to do all this kind of stuff. I really think it's fun, and we'll see you in the next one.